Today I am handcrafting a soap that has been inspired by fruit. So if you want to see me make this, then stay tuned. So excuse the new setting. Normally I'm out in my studio, but the weather was bad, so I had to do this in house and kind of improv where I was going to do it. So this is like a little table. And I was really improvising this soap all together. I had a soap making class that was coming up, and I always try to make the soap because all my soap making classes are themed. So I always try to make the actual themed soap before the class, just so I can show those that are there what the soap could look like, just to give them an idea. So I had all these colors available, and I realized I didn't have any green, so nothing green inspired. But what I ended up doing is using indigo, or no, sorry. I ended up using indigo and then brick red pigment and turmeric powder. I try to always prep my colors before so I can avoid those specks. So I will always add in some of the oils from the soap batter to pre-mix the colors before. So normally, like if I'm doing like a half a teaspoon of color, then I'll do like a teaspoon and a half or so of oils, just enough to really like get it all mixed. And so this soap is made with 100% coconut oil because I was literally making it like 2 days before the actual class, and I wanted to make sure that like it was hard enough in time for it. So instead of using the same formula that I use, I went ahead and just did 100% coconut oil so I can get it done pretty quickly. So then here I am just mixing the colors in. And like this indigo, I've used indigo before in like my sea moss indigo soap bar, but this indigo was not indigo in. So I added more indigo to it. And as you can see on the table, I spilled a lot of it. Like it was a hot mess. So I had to stick blend it to really like get the color in there. And so this soap bar was supposed to be like fruit inspired, but also layers. So I wanted the batter to get as thick as it did, and then I just went ahead and poured all the layers in there. So the indigo was first, then the brick red pigment, and then the turmeric. So like my indigo was supposed to like represent blueberries, the red strawberries, and then the turmeric is supposed to be like my orange. So prior to making the soap, I made these little embeds from melt and pour, like a goat milk melt and pour soap base. And these are little strawberries. I also made oranges and pineapples, but I decided not to use those because I just wanted to save them for the other individuals to use, the individuals that were going to be at my class. So I only let this sit for about like overnight. I made it at night. So, and I cut it at like 7 that morning. So maybe like 6 or 7 hours because it's coconut oil. It's 100% coconut oil. So you can't let that sit for too long or it will break your cutter. I've experienced that. Not the breaking, but almost breaking. So I cut it, I think it was like 6 or 7 hours later. And you see those little hands? My kids are always trying to include themselves and things. So I got my layers. They came out really cute. And here's how the finished product for my class came out. I think they did a great job. So guys, if you are ever interested in being in a class and you're near the Melbourne, Florida area, look me up because I'm sure I have a class for you. And for now, Black Hands are out. Bye bye, guys.